Now, the Miami Valley certified most accurate forecast with StormTeam2.
Been a pretty soggy last few hours here in the Miami Valley thanks to this system that's been moving through, well advertised as well. And the forecast did have the potential for strong to severe storms, but too much cloud cover this morning really limited that potential. But regardless, a lot of moisture in our atmosphere, and that's allowed for a lot of these showers and storms to produce some pretty heavy downpours. But at this point, the heaviest of rain has now shifted further east towards central Ohio into the Scioto Valley south of Columbus Metro. And we still have some moderate to heavy downpours right now, mainly east of Xenia towards eastern portions of Greene County. And you can see here on our radar estimated rainfall that we have some locations in Greene County greater than 2 inches of rain estimated that has fallen in those locations there. A lot of spots anywhere between about a ½ inch to an inch of rain today. Again, this is radar estimated. We'll probably gather some rain gauge reports and show you those tonight at 10 o'clock and 11 o'clock here on Storm Team 2. But right now on satellite and radar, again, those heavy downpours, thunderstorms moved through earlier today. Now they're moved mainly off to the east, and you do have some drying taking place over towards Indiana. Even some clearing. However, it's not going to be enough to give us additional heavy downpours or thunderstorms going into tonight. We cannot rule out a chance for an isolated cell that might move in from this particular line here, but we are going to be looking at things more dry than wet overnight tonight into early Sunday morning. But let's zoom things out to show you kind of the bigger picture here. So what we've got is this kind of cluster of storms. It's kind of been the focus of what today's forecast was. A lot of that shifted south of the Miami Valley, but this is going to move off to the south and east. We're tracking this cold front for tomorrow, and it's going to be, again, aided by this Gulf moist air thanks to this high pressure. So that Gulf moist air with that storm energy going to present yet again the potential for flooding for some of the storms that arrive here tomorrow afternoon into tomorrow evening. Right now, though, cloudy skies, grounds are still wet here across the Miami Valley thanks to those storms. And today's high temperature unofficially 82 here this afternoon. This morning's low was 65 degrees, and as of 5 o'clock, Dayton had a measured rainfall amount of about 0.11 of an inch of rain. Still in the low 70s for that rain-cooled air. We might bounce back up in the upper 70s, but that won't last much longer because, of course, as the sun begins to set, it'll fall down into the lower 70s. Still quite sticky out there in the atmosphere for us here this evening. In the next 12 hours, again, only going to stay into those mid-70s. So tomorrow, as I mentioned, we have another potential for any storm that develops that could produce a lot of heavy rainfall. A slight risk of excessive rainfall is in store for us going into tomorrow, mainly for the afternoon hours. You'll see here on our future track, we go forward in time. Tomorrow morning, I would not be surprised if we get some patchy fog, even dense fog for those areas that saw the heaviest of rainfall. But then as the day progresses, that fog breaks away, cells begin to fire back up, and once again, tomorrow afternoon, a cluster of showers and thunderstorms, heavy rainfall moving in, perhaps some gusty winds and lightning. I'm not expecting severe weather with this, but just keep in mind that those heavy downpours will be a threat for any storm that develops tomorrow. So tomorrow, high of 86 with those storms. Monday, 82 with isolated storms, drying out and heating up for Tuesday through Thursday, and more unsettled weather heading into next weekend.